What is up, T.O.Gs? A little bit of an odd product review that we're doing today, and it's only odd because I've had these shoes that we're reviewing today, these boots, for years. I've had them for probably like 6 or 7 years. I bought them because they had a nice enough look that I could wear them to work when I rode. And they, you know, back when I used to go into the office, you know, we were dressing, I guess, business casual, maybe a little bit more. You know, I like to wear a nice collared shirt, and to go with that, I wanted to get some riding shoes that didn't look like sneakers and also didn't look like, you know, big old riding boots. And so I found these shoes. They're called the Harley Davidson Darrol, and I have just loved these shoes. So I was online actually looking at some of Harley's new shoes, because I'm just a guy who likes shoes and I like boots. If you see my closet, yeah, you would know how much I love. I got shoe game. So I've had these shoes for a while, but I've loved the crap out of them. I love the way they look. I love the way they feel. They're really durable, and the nice thing is because they're made out of real leather, I've been able to shine them, so when they get super dirty or dusty or scuffed up, I shine them back and they look, I mean, other than the soles that show some wear, because you know, I've had them for a while, and when I worked on campus, I was walking in them quite a bit. Other than the soles, the shoes look really good still. For being as old as they are, these shoes look great. And I think that if you had them as well, unless you're like doing like hard manual labor in these shoes are going to look good for you for a long time. Now, a couple things to note on the Darrol is that they do run a little big. I just got my regular size 10.5, and they're a little bit long, but I just wear thick socks. I think that if I'd gotten a 10, that they probably would have been a little bit too small. The construction on these things, man, it is excellent. I'm going to put the description here on the screen for you guys so you guys can see Harley Davidson's description, because, you know, what I'm going to try and say about them is not going to do them justice as far as the exact specifications on the construction of these shoes. But these are the kinds of shoes that the outsoles on them, the rubber sole on the bottom of the shoe, you could have these resoled. This is the kind of shoe they are. They're actually made by Wolverine, and if you're a guy who likes work boots or a guy who has a nice pair of Wolverine boots, you know, for one, they last forever, and for two, they're really durable, and these shoes are no exception. They have a hard-ish shell around the heel. The soles are made out of, I want to say that they're wood, but again, I'll have that on here on the screen for you, according to Harley Davidson. And the toes do not have like a steel toe. Now, I've heard both ways. I've heard steel toes are bad because if you did drop something really hard on them, they could actually bend and be like, the bend in the steel toe could actually be like stabbing you in the toe or in the foot. And so steel toes, I guess people have gone both ways with them, whether they like them or they don't like them. I don't really have an opinion, and these shoes don't have them anyway, but if you're looking for a steel-toed boot, this is not your boot. But if you are looking for a nice looking shoe or a boot that you can wear, you know, like as a somewhat formal looking boot, that are also pretty comfortable. These aren't like your everyday, like walking all day in them shoes, but they're durable, they're sturdy, and there's nothing that I have really to complain about these shoes. They have a nice pull tab, a leather pull tab on the heel. So, you know, when you've got high top boots, you know, sometimes it can be hard to put them on, and so it's nice to have that to pull these shoes on. They've got the metal eyelets, and again, that's just another thing as far as durability goes. They have some really cool Harley Davidson badging, and one of the things that led me to this shoe in the first place was the number 1 symbol, the Harley Davidson symbol on the heel. And I just think that's one of the coolest things about these shoes is that they're so subtly Harley Davidson. And if you just looked at them, you'd think, oh, those are nice boots, nice Wolverine boots. But then you really look and you see the Harley Davidson badging, and then the logo, the number 1 logo there on the heel. And yeah, they really stand out. And so I've had compliments on them before, and knowing that they're still being sold, I wanted to get a review out there just for people to know a little more than, because you know, you read a review, it only says so much about them, but you can see these shoes, you've seen how they look after years and years of wear. Like I said, they take a shine really well. I always use a neutral polish on them. I use the kiwi polish, and it just makes them look like they're new. And so again, if you're looking for a nicer looking, a dressier looking boot that takes the shine really well, are durable, can be resold, they've got this cool Harley Davidson like Goodyear outsole on them. Like I said, man, there's some just really cool features about this shoe, and I've got nothing to complain about on them. If you have any questions, if I did not answer them in this video, make sure you leave them in the comments below, and I'll make sure I always answer the questions in the comments, or anything anyone has to say. I'm always responding, so make sure you leave those down there. If you have these shoes and you got something to say about them, also leave a comment. But that is all I've got for you today. Guys, if you liked this video, you found it helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Guys, if you're out there riding, please be safe. Be kind to one another. My name is Eric. I'm that one guy, and I am out.